What's good, everybody? Want to welcome everybody, man, to the third episode of OG Cuicide in the building. And my co-host today is my folks, Flakko. What's good, man?
I'm proud of you, OG. I'm proud of you, man. Right before the camera started rolling, man, we were just talking about how, we Ben knew you were, full of advice, full of, just great energy, man. But
yes,
right, but for now, the audience get to see the free game that we've been getting, we kind of take advantage of that, right? Like we, I don't think we truly, I guess, and understand, right? How rare. And how lucky we are, right, to have somebody who has 40, 50 plus years of experience.
Yes,
right, and who can give us the game, but we definitely got to utilize that more, man.
I'm proud of you because you really changed it up, a lot.
Yeah,
a lot. But today I want to start, man, YK Osiris.
Oh, let's get it.
I want to start with that because seeing that young dude, man, cry out for help like that, and seeing how people attack him. Mm-hmm. In a serious situation. There was a lot of posts out there. Mm-hmm. And I went on the post and pretty much kind of adding him and was like, look, I would love to sit down with you and talk to you. You're going to get through this. Whatever it is that you're going through, you're going to get through this. And then it make me also think I don't know who he have around him. You know what I mean? If he got a bunch of yes men around him or who he have around him that should have embraced him. That way it wouldn't have never went to social media like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, I guess he felt and I don't want to be hypothetically speaking, but obviously he must have felt he didn't have anyone he could actually talk to, or he would have picked that phone up and talked to him. Mm-hmm. But it's crazy because I went on a lot of the, the posts that I seen, even the No Jumper posts, and I add him in the posts, and it's just crazy how, people was, oh, man, your name is OG Cuicide, man. You might make him want to kill himself. I don't know if that's going to be a good look for him. But then there was a lot of people came on there that knew who I was and what I stood for. Yeah. And a couple of cats, a couple of them I didn't respond to because they didn't even have enough followers for me to even reply.
Clowns.
With clouds, with no face. Mm-hmm. That's like talking to the wall, expecting it to answer back.
Yeah, bots and trolls. No, so when I first seen that, the first thing that grabbed my eye was when he said, yo, my baby mama told me I'm a nobody, my career ain't going nowhere, nobody F with me, I should just quit. And I'm like, yo, if you have a woman who's in the same house as you, who you live with, putting those words of just bad energy and negativity
and bringing him down
in your ears every day, that can break you.
I mean, it can to a certain extent if you allow it to. Mm-hmm. What's going on that you're not? What's going on that's pretty much making her say these things? Mm-hmm. Because you can't really just, pinpoint it. Definitely, your girl, your wife, or whoever, they're supposed to support you 100%. And for her to be saying, oh, your career's not going anywhere, and, you should just quit, what make her say that? What made her actually just sit there and come up with them words? Are they beefing? Are they separating? But my whole thing is people attack this dude, man, and this dude crying for help. When you say the words, I want to kill myself, come on, man, that's not a game. That means something, mm-hmm. And then when you got the trolls, you got, oh, man, you soft, you weak. Oh, what's wrong? Drake and Lil Baby ain't cool with you no more. Now you want to kill yourself. And it make me say, this industry, loved one, if it will chew you up and spit you out.
Yeah, I agree.
He's still young. Yeah. So he haven't been through enough in this industry yet to really realize how this thing it'll make you or break you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, so for him now, I was one of those people who was kind of skeptical, right? Right? Because when you see these dudes do things, it usually comes around when there's songs about to drop, albums about to drop, and it comes off as if, this is some marketing employee. But, if I'm just giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Yes.
I would just say, man, listen, man, what that strikes me as is he don't have a purpose. Sorry, and he hasn't figured out what his purpose is yet, right? Meaning, and he's living life and just going through the motion of, yo, I'm a rapper. I'm, just trying to get through the day. And he hasn't figured out, in 50, 60, 70 years when I pass away, when I die, what do I want my legacy to be, right? So, once you truly figure out damn, yo, I got a newborn now. This is what I want to accomplish to leave for her, or this is what I want, you know, in 50, 60 years, right? Like, you know, when she like does her Googles or Bing or go, you know, into like the history book.
If that exists in 60 years.
But,
right. Okay, go ahead.
Right. This is what I want her to see that I've accomplished. She truly hasn't really like figured that out yet. And if you don't figure it out, it kind of gets hard to live, right? Because like, it kind of feels like you're going through it just day by day without really knowing what your purpose is, you know?
But he's still young.
Yeah, very
young.
So,
I mean, you normally don't actually know what you actually would consider your legacy that you want to leave when you leave here until you really hit that 40-plus bracket. He's still young. He's still finding himself. You know, he's still trying to pretty much figure it out. And it's all about, too, man, who you have around you. You know, your support is really come from a lot of the people that you have around you. And if you don't have that support around you, then this is what, you know, the results is going to be. Like I said earlier, it's like it make me ask, you know, I would love to ask him, like, you know, who is he surrounded with? Like, do you have a bunch of yes men around you? Or do you really have anybody around you feel like in a situation, like, who can I talk to? Like you, for instance, like if you was going through it and you like, dang, man, I'm not feeling it. Like, stress is on you. You're depressed. You got to always have somebody you know that you could call at any given time that you can speak to him in that situation. I feel like he don't have that. That's the reason he went to social media.
Yep.
He had to.
He said that,
Well, I didn't see that.
Okay.
I didn't see that. I'm going off what from it, you know, what I see. Just like when I went through my situation of, you know, wanting to leave here. You know, I was well respected in the hood, in the streets. And for me to come at my OGs and be like, man, I'm thinking about killing myself. It was like, it was one of them things to where it's like, I don't want to approach them and tell them that.
Yeah, right. So like speaking on that, I like heard though, if you like tell them that, right, right, you know, that like they will like DP you, right.
Who told you that?
Well,
whoever told you
Wax
that.
said that.
No, if you tell somebody you want to kill yourself, they're not gonna DP you.
Yeah,
they're supposed to embrace you. Why would they DP you?
Yeah,
that's gonna really make you want to kill yourself afterwards. Like, man, I just tried to cry out for help and express myself, and I got DP'd. No, that's not how it worked, loved one.
Yeah. No, yeah, right. So like, I definitely get that, right? And like, I you know, like I was just kind of confused as like, because Ray J was really going through it.
Just Ray J as well, going through it, family. You
right.
know?
You feel me? And he came online and said, you know, like he not supposed to do that. And if he come back to the hood, you feel me? You know, like just based on where he's from, they owe him that, right? But
yeah, he's from Carson.
Yeah, man, bro. But Ray J too, man. Yo, and like I'm seeing like a trend now, right? It's like when they're dealing with like female issues, that's where a lot of this trauma is coming from, right? Is females,
part of it. Yeah.
It's females tearing them down, bro. Like, how do they get past that though? Like, is it just getting rid of the female? Like how do you make a female, you know, like stop tearing you down? Or
I mean, my thing is, if you got a female that's supposed to be in your corner, she's supposed to be the one that help you get up.
Yeah.
When you fall down. And if you don't have that, and you don't have somebody really 1,000% in your corner, it don't matter. Your baby mama or a female that you've been with, why are you still with her? If she's tearing you down, what's the purpose of y'all? What do y'all have? Where is the relationship?
Yeah.
You can tear yourself down, so you don't need nobody tearing you down. Dealing with, just being in the industry and dealing with a lot of fakeness that go on in this music industry, you know, it tears people down. You know, they put so much into and so much trust into certain people, then people would, man, that turn on you fast, family.
I'm telling you, right? Because like, you know, especially when it comes to like as an artist.
Yes.
Right? Like everybody, because like YK Osiris, he was bro. He was hot, bubbling. You know, I believe in like 2018, right?
Yes.
Right with the "I'll give you the world, baby girl."
Yeah.
He was hot, and then now, whereas like he has pretty much no new music out, He's cold. He's not doing no shows. Even academics act like, damn, bro, like, how is he making money? Because he's not doing no shows. He has no, right? So, like...
But that don't mean the royalty stop.
Yes, that's true.
You know what I mean? That don't mean he's still streaming.
Yeah.
You know? It don't matter. Doing features. You don't know what he's doing behind the scene. He could still be doing features, you know, and getting paid from that. Or the streams. He's still doing numbers.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's still doing numbers.
Nah,
but you got to stay consistent. You definitely got to keep putting stuff out. Because once you put a record out and that record is hot and it makes you got to have a record better than that one to follow up with. And if that follow-up cracks the ceiling open, then you definitely got to have that third one to take you to the moon. Yeah,
man, like he's having a tough time because he started off, I guess, in the game as this like super suave sex symbol that all the women love. And then as he, I guess, got older, right? I like that song, man. What's that called?
Oh, that's Never Give Up by me.
Oh man, not in facts, right? You know, but like when he got older though, you know, he kind of like took on like the court gesture role, right? Where like a bunch of these like rappers who are bigger than him will like bring him, you know, like on their IG Live or in their crib, and like he would just be like a court gesture for them, right? Like for example, Drake brought him in his crib, and Drake put him on like IG Live and told him sing, right? Like so when I see that, like those like you know like those bonds, and you know like it don't seem
but
like
is that a bond? Is that a true friend, or is that you being a puppet?
It's being a big puppet. Yeah,
I'm just saying,
huge puppet.
Yeah,
you're right.
Yeah, do him and Drake have any music out?
No.
Okay.
Exactly my point, right? So like it kind of feels like he's being, I guess, used and passed around, and now Drake and Lil Baby don't mess with him no more after they pretty much embarrassed him and tarnished his name, you know.
And he realized that, and like I said, he put so much, you put so much trust into people, man, and sometimes when you're let down by certain people, it hurts.
Yeah,
you know, it really bothers you. You know, it irritates, man, like bad acne. You know, so definitely.
Wait, here, so. Okay, so then how did he like rebuild that then? So like, is it just therapy? Do you, I guess, like talk to other people? Like, how did he, I guess, like rebuild back that like self-esteem and that will to keep on pushing?
Your surrounding. He need that right person that sits him down and be like, look, you know, point A, point B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is what you need to focus on. This is what you need to be doing to get back. Just like a fighter. You know, a fighter boxes, and then, you know, he don't box for years, and then all of a sudden, okay, this boxer's out of retirement. He got to go harder in training than he did when he actually was a boxer. You got to go double time harder because depression is real. And I respect, you know, Osiris. I respect what he did. You know, getting on social media. Hey, I just want to apologize to everybody. You know, that's called damage control. That's where the PR come in. And I respect what he did, but I know technically deep down inside, man, it still hurt. And I would definitely love to bring him on the show and sit down with him and you know, and have a 101 with him, man. Because I understand depression. You know, I understand being stressed out. I know what it feel like. When he said the words, I want to kill myself, man.
That pierced.
Yeah, it pierced. I know those words. I've came close to them words, and even more than close, because I actually put a gun to my head and squeezed. So I understand him. A lot of people laugh at it and like, why y'all laughing? Like, in the world now, man, it's like they will love you tomorrow. Because in 2018, everybody loved him. Yeah. Oh, he's the shit. Oh, we love you. He's amazing.
Next one up.
Now you take a fall. Now everybody's kicking dirt in your face. You know, even the people around you not even supporting you. I guess because maybe they're not getting the money that they used to get. Yeah. You know, but all that stress falls back on him.
Yeah, of course.
It don't fall on anyone else. It fall on him. Okay, over here is, you know, it's bad. I can't go over here. They treat me this way. My own baby mama is saying harsh things that's really demolishing me. So, what, you know, he definitely got to make sure he get it together mentally first, and physically, and surround yourself around people, man, that's gonna uplift you.
Yeah. Hey, right. So, question for you. So let's say if he was, let's say, like a pop star, or let's say rock, right?
Yeah.
And he made rock music, and like his audience was, let's say, predominantly white. Do you feel like it would have been like treated as something like more serious, and people would have been more supportive? Because I feel like in the black community, like we don't take like certain things that seriously, right? Like in terms of like depression and suicide, like we kind of laugh, right?
Yeah, we laugh at, oh, you weak, you soft, and everybody, got something negative to say into a stem in them shoes. Just like when I was on those posts and I was, adding little bro, like really trying to talk to him seriously. Like I'm reading the comments and I'm reading what people are saying, and oh, you weak, you soft, you mad, oh, Drake and them kick you to the curb, little baby kick you to the curb. Now you want to kill yourself. No, that's not what you do. You know what I mean? And people were saying things like, oh, I don't know, man. Your name is this, man. It might not be a good look, to talk to him. Homie, I'm the best look.
Of course.
I'm one of the best persons that could sit him down because I understand that. I know what he's going through. I've been in them shoes. And like I said, a lot of people came on there and was like, man, OG know what he talking about. And then a lot of people talked about the show that seen the first episode and was like, man, what you doing? It made me look at life different, and that was one thing I also had said on there, was like, a lot of y'all is saying bad things about this young bro, about little bro, but this the thing, picture yourself in them shoes. Y'all laughing and trolling, but you will never get it until one day it can be you in the shoes that he's in and want to kill yourself, and you're gonna be happy if somebody laugh at you.
You see, like people don't have, like people don't have like the, I guess, sympathy for rich people, right? Like they feel as if like once
not even rich people.
Yeah.
Sympathy for this people. Uh-huh. It's not even a financial thing because you have millionaires that have committed suicide.
Exactly.
So we can't even put a number on it, but this sympathy for people.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. But they like, so like some people, I guess, have less sympathy for like the rich, right? Because they feel as if, like he's a millionaire. Why is he crying for it? But they don't. But like
money don't make you happy.
Exactly.
Money don't make you happy, loved one. You know what I mean? If you depend on money to make you happy, then when the money is gone, where's life? Mm-hmm. You got to be happy with or without the money.
Yeah,
that's very important.
Exactly.
But a lot of people think that, oh man, you rich, man. You can go buy a new Bugatti, man, and smile. Like, nah, that's not what's making them happy, man. Yeah. Even though you got money, you still got real life at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. Real life that's outside of the big screen where people see you. Oh, this is a celebrity. You this, you that. But at home, you know what I mean? Like, just for instance, at home, like, people have real life in their households. Millionaires, they argue, with their wives. They go through things. Stress build up. So money definitely is not the fixer.
Like, and it's really crucial, man, that you find happiness first. So do you know who Kurt Cobain is?
Come on, of course.
Yeah, right. Listen, and his story, man, was kind of crazy because, I think it's like in like. I think he said something like, imagine, right? Mm-hmm. You're, like you started working towards something at 13 years old.
Yes.
And you put your blood, sweat, and tears into it.
You gave it your all.
And then 13 years later, at the age of 26, mm-hmm. you are successful, rich, and you've accomplished everything you sought out to accomplish. You have fans, money, and then you look in that mirror and you are unhappy. And that's what led him to like take his own life, right? Because he's like, damn, bro, like my dreams have came true. Like everything I said, like I'm living my dream, but if my dream's not making me happy, then what's gonna make me happy, You
have to find happiness other than financially.
Yeah.
Financially, because it's like the more money you end up having, it's like the more responsibilities that you take on in life.
Yeah.
As you gradually grow, you start your life, you're more indulged to wanting more things in life. Mm-hmm. Okay, I got more money, so now let me go get a bigger house. You go from paying $2,000 a month to $6,000 a month. So the more money you start getting, the bigger the advance. You know, like millionaires, they go from, you know, small homes to $200 million mansions.
I agree.
You know, and then you work in the corporate world. You skyscraper office, you know, things like that,
CEO.
and then CEO, and then something happened and everything crashed, and you go from here to here.
Yeah,
you know, everybody love you when you here.
Hands out.
Definitely, everybody they love you, but when you here, it's like they look at you like you're not the same no more.
Wait, like here, right? So then, like, so how do you find happiness, right? Because I feel like in this generation, like, we have an issue with that, right? Because it's kind of like, you know, like, we get up, you know, we are on our phones, right? Like, we play video games, and our hobbies like consist of social media and video games, right? So we don't even like know how to find our happiness, right? Like, we're just like focused on social media, you know, like
the negativity that's on social media. And did you know in some countries they're not even allowed to watch a lot of the stuff that's presented to us in the States.
Russia.
You know, several countries.
China,
they don't watch none of this. Nothing that's going to corrupt their minds. You know, and these right here, a lot of these phones are raising the kids nowadays. And then when you take this from your child, there's a mental thing. They throw a tantrum.
Yeah.
They throw a now, you got their phone, they in their room, they irritated, they stressed out, they depressed.
Addicted.
I can't. Exactly. And this, all of this stuff was technically really created, man. It's low key a way of control. Because nobody talks anymore. Nobody communicates anymore. Just like when you see people in public, nobody really, you know, hey, how you doing, you know, anymore. You know, I spoke before about like how, you know, back in the days, like everybody used to go to granny house, you know, on Sundays, you know, and family together and having fun and, you know, slap boxing and enjoying life. But when granny passed, all of that goes away. A lot of the family becomes enemies. You know, nobody's really close like they used to be. It's changed a lot. It's changed, and it's not getting better.
No. Yo, and like back to the control thing, because even like, I feel like that's why the government had to put like some regulations in on radio, right? Because they said if somebody hears the same song, you know, and, you know, like, and on their drive to work, at work, on their drive back, at the grocery store, eventually they'll just be like just like brainwashed into liking a song, right? So like they had to kind of like put like an end to payola, be like, bro, like if people can just pay you guys to play their songs, then that would be, you know, like just effed up, right? Since it's like, right?
But they changed the name. It's no longer called payola.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The new name is radio campaign. You know, it's not payola. Well, here's the campaign. And we're gonna do a commercial, and we're gonna run your song in this commercial. So it's they changed the name. It still exists.
Right.
They just reinvented what they call it. That was it.
Right. So now, if radio was that powerful, can you imagine like what social media is, like what the Instagram pages is doing, right? Like for example, right? You know, like there's ads now, you know, where people can just like spam your feed with anything they want.
Yeah.
Right. And then also too is now like these companies now are now like in cahoots with like the advertisers, to where now if your opinion goes against like whatever they're preaching, is gone. Right. So now
they're
like
gonna shut you down.
Right. Like so now like we're in this echo chamber, just hearing the exact same things they want us to hear. And I'll be real, man, like. And they push negativity too, right? Because like here, right, look, right. So Facebook got sued recently because they said that the Facebook algorithm, right? Again, the Facebook algorithms, right? And they push the negative content because it's more engaging, right? So I think Facebook got sued, right? Because Facebook knew about like this like plot to like I think like a genocide plot. But they refused to take down the post scheduling those like genocide plot because the posts were super engaged. People liking it, man. Bro, listen, man, like my only advice to anybody, bro, is get off your phones, man. You feel me, bro? You know, like.
I mean, it's going to be hard. You know, I mean, like yourself,
man,
you're a post fanatic.
Yo, man.
So imagine if they just, you know, I put it like this: imagine if all social media is just tomorrow, just pow, they just shut
gone.
down. It's gone.
It's over with.
Everybody's gonna go crazy because people
Super
really
crazy.
depend on this. You know, a lot of people live their life through this.
Question for you: so, if they take away like social media tomorrow, what would your hobbies be?
I mean, I don't depend on social media. See, I grew up where our social media was outside. Mm-hmm. You know, that was our social media outside, you know, going, running around, hanging out, you know, with each other and till the street lights came on. Then you had to get in. But, I mean, my life will still consist of, I got grandkids. I got other things that I can do outside of social media that I do, you know, especially music, being in the studio, doing music. You know, you have to stay busy. Even though, like, when we were coming up early in the 80s and the 90s, early 80s, you know, early 90s, before internet existed, you know, we had to really get out there and grind for it. Absolutely. You know, and now it's just you push a button and, you know, you can reach the world. We couldn't. We had to physically go. And now if we had a show, we had to go get posters printed up. Grind. We had to really get in these in these areas wherever the show was and put these posters up everywhere to get people to come to the show. Now you just make a digital flyer and you share it. You run ads on it, and it's easy. The game is easy now.
It's going now. No, right. So like the reason why I like asked that question is because if social media like goes away right now, I can't tell you like what my hobbies are.
You don't?
I can't tell you.
You don't have no hobbies. So pretty much this is all you have. Like, so that means you're going to be depressed.
Yeah, man. Yeah, right. Because like I make like my posts and I make YouTube videos. And outside of that, like.
You make like 1,000 posts every day.
Right. And like I watch Netflix sometimes, right? Yeah. But like outside of that, man, like what are my hobbies? Like I don't.
So you mean to say you don't have a life?
Outside of my work, nah, man. You feel me?
I mean, you need to create one.
I know.
You need to work on that.
Yeah, right. Go to the beach more, right? It's crazy, right? Right? Like, cause like social media has like brainwashed me so much, or like brainwashed us so much that like.
Well, I don't speak French.
Yeah,
brainwash you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. I can't even tell you like what's fun outside, like outside of my phone, right? Like hair, right? Like, cause you know, think about it, man. Like, what's fun outside of my phone? Like, what's there to do?
I mean, come on, there's a lot you could do outside of your phone. Well, you said you in the gym, but you on your phone at the gym too, right?
Yeah, man.
See, come on, man.
AirPods,
you gotta sit it down sometime though.
At some point, do you feel like the government will need to step in and like take away, you know, like these phones?
I mean, you don't really need the government to do it. You know, parents can do it. But this is the thing. Like I said earlier in the conversation, if you take a phone from a child, then
they have nothing no more.
They're stressed.
Yeah.
You know, they stressed out. You know, they in their room. They mad. They socking the walls. It's like, I mean, it's like pretty much almost like saying, man, that a lot of things that exist is setting everyone up for failure.
Yeah, man. I feel like the phones took away like the communities, right? Because like growing up, like we used to all, you know, like come outside, right? And that's because everybody was outside.
So you used to go outside?
Yeah,
Okay.
right?
So you don't go outside no more?
No, man. Like who's outside?
You just stay in the house?
Yo, I just be.
People are outside. Like the sun is up. There's fresh air out there. There's the go for a walk. You know.
There's no money out there, man.
Okay.
Right? No, right? But like, right? Because I feel like, especially as a kid, right? Like, your grandkids, right? So like, are there kids outside in their neighborhoods where they can play with them, like outside?
Yeah, there's kids like neighbors.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, neighbors' kids, yeah.
And like, how often like do they come outside?
Man, pretty much every day.
Oh, shit. You see, right? And that's because like you were actually saying, listen, give me this phone, go outside and actually play, right?
Yeah, well, they parents do. Like my daughter tell her kids that, and my son and my son's baby mother tell their kids, like, give me the phone, like do something, go outside. Let's go outside.
Yeah. Yo, right?
So what you need? So you need somebody to tell you to go outside?
Me, nah, bro. But also too is like, and I feel like social media, right? And tell me if you think like this is true.
Okay.
I feel like when it comes to talking like to women and having game, I feel like the old heads, man, they got crazy game, right? Like our parents, like for example, like my dad got more game than any one of us, right?
Yeah.
And why do you like feel that way, right? Like for example, we got game like through like, you feel me, like through like IG DMs, you feel me, right?
See, you got you got internet game.
Yeah.
That ain't game. That ain't come natural.
Yeah.
That ain't natural game. So you see a let's say man, you see a post and it has good wording, and you take it and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna repost this, straight theft.
Yeah,
you know. But that's why you in the house. Hey, you know what? Eventually, it's gonna bring stress on you, loved one, because you barricaded in the house. Like, what's the reason though? Like,
I just be working, man.
Be honest with me? Do you ever like get depressed sometime from just always being in the house?
Me?
A little bit.
I'll be real, man. Like, I'm probably like
that's a yes. That's a yes. That's a yes or a no answer.
Oh no.
Never.
Nah.
Okay, let's take your phone away.
Yeah, now I probably will be depressed because like I'll be bored, right?
Yeah. Why you don't come out though? Are you scared to be like this out and amongst like in the world where people are? Or you don't like people, or you only like the job environment because you hear there's a limited amount of people that's in the work environment, and then once you leave here, you like, I'm barricaded. How many locks you got on your door? click.
No, three. You feel me?
33, from the top to bottom. There got to be a reason though. Like you don't come out. It's got to be a reason.
Well, like it's two reasons, right? One, like I'm neutral, right? So like, right? So like,
wait, you say you what? Neutral?
No. Like I'm new to LA, right?
Okay. So is it? It's a fear thing?
No, like it's like two things. One, like all of like my LA friends, they're also content creators too, right? So like when like we link up, it's based on
content.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so you don't have no outside. You don't ever go to the club or nothing.
Yo, clubs in this climate? No, man.
Why not?
It's dangerous in them clubs, man.
How you not affiliated with nothing? You good?
Yeah, man. But the clubs is probably going to be.
So it's fear, huh? Be honest with me. You be scared a little bit. It's not.
Never
be ashamed to admit. You know what I mean? Like, you know what? Like, I'd be scared to go out, man, because I just don't know what's going to happen. There's nothing wrong with admitting to that.
A regular stuff though, no, but right.
You ain't afraid to create content, but
yeah,
I mean, you're not finna go. Let's say, downtown LA, man, they have a lot of nice rooftop restaurants, man. Like,
oh yeah, that's
amazing setup environment. Y'all never go to none of those places?
I go to restaurants sometimes, right?
Like for instance, name one.
No. Right. So
other than DoorDash and Uber Eats.
Right. So like Rob TV, right? So like
Rob's TV. What's that? Like where creators go?
He's a guy called Rob, right?
Okay.
Yeah, right. So like Rob like took me to like some like vegan restaurant.
Okay.
Me, Rob, Patrick, right? So like so I go out to like restaurants. That's cool for me, but like it's the public gathering where it's a bunch of masculine energy, machismo.
You feel intimidated around it? You're a big dude. You shouldn't feel intimidated
nothing
around
good happens there, though, right?
Nothing. I mean, yeah. Mm-hmm. Things happen. Then there's times where things don't happen. Yeah. It's like rolling the dice. You either going to hit your number or you're going to crap out. That's just how life is. I'm being honest with you. You got to get out more.
But you are tough, though, right?
Man, forget that tough. Look at you. You're a big dude.
I don't know how to fight though.
You can learn. You can learn how to fight. Right, so technically, really, it'd be kind of like, okay, I don't know how to fight. Somebody run up on me, he bum on me. That's it. You gonna fold up?
Well, like, I'm licensed now, right?
Answer I say yes or no. You're gonna fold up. So if somebody run, hey, what's up, homie? Where you from? What you gonna say to him?
I'm from the West Fargo Unicorns, man. What's up? Right?
Yeah, you don't. But see, this is the thing. Always remember this.
Yeah.
Never live in fear, because if you live in fear, that'll bring stress on you as well. It really will, loved one. It'll bring it on. Like, you got to start getting out more, man. Let's go to the club one day.
Club? No, bud, like the beach.
He said, no,
you
man,
feel the beach,
the
right?
beach is overrated, man. The water's dirty.
The water.
Malibu is cool. But the club's nothing wrong with it, man. I'm gonna get you out the house.
Man, listen. Let's do it. You right?
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, no, right. But also too is like, where would you recommend that's safe in LA?
I'm gonna tell you something. There's no place safe.
Yeah.
People get killed in churches.
Mm-hmm. Beverly Hills too.
I mean, there's no such thing as safe, man. It's just, how you move.
How
you
should
don't
I
have
move?
you don't well, I like how you changed up on, a lot of things that you said.
Yeah.
And the way you say it and things you spoke on. I like how you changed the narratives on that and you switched it up, but there's no place safe.
Yeah.
If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I
know it's crazy too though, right? Like, right? So like after like I said like those things, right?
Yes.
Now guess what? Like 95% of my friends like in LA are all members, right?
Yeah.
And like when that like thing happened here, right? Like I got a call from
a content
Dial,
creator?
right? No.
Okay.
Right? And like he's from Compton too, right? And he said, "Yo, like, are you good? I can pull up in 20 if you need me to, right?" So like these are, it's real good dudes, right? But coming from an environment where like I never really like talked to one or like encountered one before, I kind of just like went off of like the stereotype that was being given, right? But I'm definitely like glad that I met like Rockstar Yael, you feel me? KK, right? ODM Slim, right? And like a bunch of good dudes, Mm-hmm. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. I had somebody too that had hit me up. They wanted to
come in?
No, yeah, they wanted to call in.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. It was going through some things, so he said he really didn't want to mention his name, which I told him that he can keep that.
Yeah, okay.
We don't have to mention his name, but he really had been experiencing things in life and really wants some real advice. I mean, that's pretty much really what my show is about. My show is about, having everyday people, call in to the show that's going through something that needs some real down to earth advice from an older head.
So then like how like is it set up? So like, do they just tell you, yo, I want to call in?
Well, I get a lot of phone calls every day.
Okay.
Since my interview with Adam, I've been getting phone calls every day or messages every day. And I mean, I give out a lot of advice. I've been doing this, man, for about 10, 15 years of my life, literally, like talking to people personally, really, interacting with people. I interact with people. That's the best way. That's why I'm telling you, like, get out the house more.
Yeah.
There's some right here.
Okay, perfect.
Hey, how you doing?
How's it going, OG Cuicide?
Oh, man, everything's good, man. Everything's good with me. How about yourself?
Man, everything is good. Much love. I appreciate your time.
No problem at all, man. Talk to me. What is it, man, that's on your mind that you wanna express?
Man, bro, you feel me? I'm a new father, man. I got a 1-year-old. I got a fiance. And I be feeling like sometimes I be letting my emotions get the best of me, I guess. I be feeling angry a lot, man.
What would you say make you feel angry, though? I mean, there have to be like a reason behind it.
Yeah, some of it stems from feeling unappreciated sometimes, I guess, but I don't know.
So from your kid's mom, you feel unappreciated?
Yeah, man. I done completely got off all the drugs and got Cali sober, as y'all call it. I just be smoking weed now, and
okay.
I gave up my whole music career to kind of like just be the father I'm supposed to be for my son and for her.
Yes.
And sometimes I feel like it gets unappreciated or it just don't get shown correctly.
what are some of the signs that you're seeing that you can actually say, you know what, I feel like you don't support me or you're not in my corner? Like, what are some of the signs? Like, for instance, what's one of the signs you can actually, like, say, I pinpointed it from this right here?
I'm gonna be honest. She's still really supportive. Like, I feel like we both got our downfalls, right?
Yes.
But honestly, it's like sometimes I get off work, have a long ass day, and like I stop chasing my own music dream and everything just to go work a 9 to 5 and shit. And
yes,
you know, that's not ideal at all. But
But that's good, because if you're just doing music and you're not providing for your family, then you know what's the purpose? What's the reason of doing music? It's like home first. You know, make sure your home is right. You can always get back to the music, but I still want you to answer the question that I asked you, as far as name something, let's say, in particular, that you can say that made you feel this way. I'm trying to figure out what made you feel this way. There had to be something happen or something you seen.
It's just a whole lot of arguments, man. It's
okay.
It's like over silly shit too. Like, we just argue over shit that shouldn't even matter at all. Like, and it's like, I don't know if I'm letting my emotion get the best of me, even when it comes down to, just for example, like us getting our son down to sleep, right? He's still 1, so he goes to bed early, and sometimes it's hard to even get down to sleep. But sometimes, like when he don't be going down, we start bickering over who's doing it what way and how it's happening and why it's happening. And
okay, yeah, y'all arguing over, like, yeah. Well, one way to fix that is kind of like y'all gonna have to work with each other as far as on schedules. Like, you know what, I know you go to work and you come home, and during the day, you know, she could take care of him, make sure he's good. And at nighttime, I know you be tired because you got to get up in the morning. Y'all definitely is going to have to work on like a time schedule as far as, you know, your son sleeping. That's going to be one less argument, you know, because it's like y'all doing tit for tat. Y'all blaming each other. Y'all blaming each other, you know, for things when y'all should really come together. You should sit her down. You should say, you know what, we've been doing all this arguing. Let's really sit down and let's come together and let's map everything out and let's work together with our son sleeping, and let's work together as far as with, you know, y'all relationship, you know?
No, 100%. And I'm low-key glad you said that, because just to give you another example, sometimes I feel like I try to go have certain conversations and she don't be ready to have certain conversations, and then I let that irritate the hell out of me, bro. And so it's like, so you stop
asking her to sit down. You can't stop. Y'all have to figure it out. If you don't figure it out, then it's going to continue being the same thing. You know, like a merry-go-round. It's just going to keep going in a circle.
Right. Sometimes it's just hard to get that conversation open. Like, sometimes she be overwhelmed too. You know, babies is overwhelming. I know you got some of your own and everything.
Yes.
And so babies, it get overwhelming, and she get a little more overwhelmed in the moment than I do. And so, like, when I go to bring it up in a conversation and try to have it with her, she kind of shut down and want to, like, just kind of go through her own little emotions real quick.
Maybe it's the wrong time. Maybe it's the wrong time you asked her. Maybe you got to figure out, like, the right time. You know, like during those times where y'all are, like, enjoying each other and talking and, you know, spending time together, and, you know, those moments, maybe that's kind of like the best time. Like, not after y'all had an argument, then you want to say, hey, let's sit down and talk about it. Like, maybe talk about those things, like I said, during the times when it's good, not when it's bad, when it's good. Because it's going to be a better conversation, because y'all are already in the mood and y'all are talking to each other, and you can feel the love, you know, amongst both of y'all. Y'all can feel the love amongst both of y'all together. So I really feel like that'll be a good time for y'all to really express each other. Not even creating an argument, just like, hey, you know what, I want to talk to you, you know, about the things that we've been going through, and let's work together and figure out a way for us to figure it out and work on it. You know, not even raising your voice, just in a normal, regular conversation.
Yeah, man, that's what I struggle with a lot. I ain't gonna lie. I raise my voice.
Okay, you got to work on that, though. I mean, how you gonna, you know, address a situation if you're coming aggressive?
Right.
You know, you ain't got your fist ball when you're doing this, do you?
No.
No, I'm just clowning. That was a joke. That was a joke. That was a joke. Don't walk in the room with the gloves on, man. Don't walk in the room with the gloves on. I'm just saying. No, but
100%.
yeah, but work on that, family. Like, really work on that, man. Like, you know, I'm sure she makes you happy.
Yeah, man. I don't want to fumble a good girl. You know what I'm saying? I hear Lush talk about it on the pod all the time, and you know, I really relate to that shit, man. I don't want to fumble a good girl. You feel me? She a great mother to my son, and like she's supportive over everything I do. Is just getting upset over silly shit, and like you said, like
yeah, y'all tit for tat. So it's gonna start with you first working on your anger. You know, because you can't hold a peaceful, quiet conversation. You know what I mean? If your voice is up, you know, if you walk in there yelling, "Hey, I want to talk to you," that automatically is going, you know, bring steam in the room. Yeah. You know, are you drinking during this time? Or have you had a drink?
No, I just smoke.
You ain't on no old English?
I have a drink on football nights, but other than that, I'm just a smoker.
Oh, okay. That's cool. You got this, family. You got this. Work on it, man. Get it together. So y'all not going through the tit for tat, man. And if you can help out a little more with, you know, during the times, you know, the sleep times for your son, you know, kind of like as much as you can assist her, you know, that way she could get some rest because she feel like, you know, she's with the baby all day. But she got to understand you at work all day. You know what I mean? She's taking care of home and you're also taking care of home by you going to work every day. But the key thing is work on your anger, loved one, and then work on y'all bettering y'all relationship and you assisting her more in, you know, the sleep times for your child. Like, you know what? Like, babe, go ahead, get you some rest, and, you know, I got him right now.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, build the understanding. That's the key thing. Build the understanding amongst both of y'all.
Okay.
You good?
No, 100%, man. I appreciate you a lot, for real.
Man, call me anytime, family. No problem at all, man. I'm always a phone call away, man. Keep your head up, work on your anger, man, and love your family and fix your home.
No doubt. Hey, OG Cuicide in the building. Make sure y'all keep tuned with this podcast, man, for real.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, family. Appreciate you. All right.
That's dope, man.
I mean, that's what it's about, loved one.
Yeah, man. That was amazing.
You know, that's what it's about. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Now he sounded, you know, like super young too, man. So, man
well, a lot of people that's tuned in. What I've learned to No Jumper are young. You know, a lot of them are young. You know, I say between the ages of like
18, 24,
even older. Because I had a few people that's hit me up that's like 35, 36. But but that's the average. I'll say 85% is age bracket you just said.
I mean, definitely, right? And, like, it's the fact that they now know, you know, damn, bro, like, even if I can't afford therapy,
yes,
I still got, like, OG's number to where, you feel me?
Man, I've been had this phone number right here 17 years.
Sheesh, 17?
17 years, the same number right here. And my other number I've had for 12 years.
Are you a real one, man? Yo, because, like, I've had, like, this number here for, like, a year.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about changing it now, man, because, man.
Right. See, you got to get out that mode, that live in fear mode. You got to let it go. Seriously, little one. You bigger
Not
than that.
Fear, right?
All right, well, what you call it? All right,
No.
I won't use the terminology then.
The phone.
Fear. What's wrong with the phone? You need it. What if somebody haven't talked to you in that long really need to get in touch with you and they can't?
Yeah, right.
You said the hell with them.
and like... It's like too many people have it, and like I'm talking about, I'm getting calls consistently about, hey yo, can you do my podcast? Hey yo, can you like post me on this? Hey yo, can you like?
But I thought you charged for posts.
But like it's friends though, right? You feel me, right? Or.
So do you feel like they feel entitled because they know you and okay, I put it like this.
Yeah.
Were they calling you prior to like the position you in now?
No.
You in a major position. Your name is out there. Yeah. You've expanded a lot.
Yeah.
Were they calling you before then?
No.
That's a part of growth. That's a part of life. It's gonna happen. Now imagine if you was a rapper and you had a hot ass single, Flakko. You know, Flakko getting to the dough.
Yeah,
the new single out, and that shit big. It's on the charts. You think you receiving phone calls now? It's gonna really
crazy,
be through the
right?
roof. Yeah,
Man, man, bro, right? You know, like, so now it's just like mad people calling, you know, like asking to borrow money, blah, right? So like,
well, what you tell them?
oh, no, right? So like,
No, answer the question. You know what I mean? You like a jumping jack.
Yeah. No, so like, I know who calls like to pick up and who not to pick up, right?
Okay, you got it programmed. Don't answer.
Yeah, right.
You do for real?
Not like it's certain people that we know, like when they're calling.
I keep saying I don't speak French. You said we. I don't know them people. That's your
right?
people. I answer mine all the time. You know, even people I don't want to talk to, I'm gonna answer them. I'm gonna get them off the phone fast, but I'm gonna answer.
Yeah, right. Nah, it's certain people that I know, like when they're calling just to borrow money.
Okay.
So for those people,
So you kind of got burnt out with loaning money because they never pay it back.
no, like they're just asking for it. Like, right, so
Like free?
yeah, like
Not even loan me? Like,
No.
man, shoot me this, cash at me?
yeah, you feel me?
Yeah.
Right? No, like, because they assume, like, you know, like we're on like a big platform, so like we're all like multimillionaires, and that's not the case, bro. You feel me? Like, right now, again, like we all do really well, right? And like, you know, and like way better than like most people, right? But
So
we
you don't
not-
mind helping? But you do have people that you help though, right?
Yeah, like family though, like
Okay.
Like,
so these people, they're not family. They're just
Nah,
like
friends.
people you know.
Yeah,
They
right?
see you popping. They like,
Yo,
man, I'm
it's
doing bad. I'm finna hit Flakko.
Yo, it's insane. Yo, I had people from high school and who hit me up, right? Nah, man, but like I pay, you know, my mom bills every month.
That's good.
Right?
I
She's
applaud
good.
you for that.
Man, like, you know, like my goal was to like make her retire before she's 50, right? She's 40, I think she's 44,
Oh, that's good, man. That's amazing.
right? But I'm taking care of moms and some family here and there, so I don't have like, you feel me, like,
So
and
you
extra
do what you
10,000 to
can,
just
but then
borrow.
just that extra, huh?
Man, bro.
So Flakko, the man with the bread, man, cash at me like $50 real quick, man.
I'm telling you, man, like, listen, but the worst mistake that I made
Mm-hmm.
was making my Cash App public.
Wait a minute. Hold up. You
'Cause all I
made your
get-
Cash App public?
Yeah, for promo, right?
Oh, okay.
Right, saying,
So you getting requests in?
man, it's insane, bro. Yo, one request I got was crazy, right? Like, so saying, man, yo, man, please, man, I need blah, 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 right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I see their, like, DM,
Yeah.
man, please, blah, blah, blah. And then like, I go to their page and do like money spreads.
That's how he getting the money. Hey, he was finna add yours to the spread. He was gonna use one of all this from Flakko right here. Flakko sent me 10 G's.
I'm like, come on, man. Like, you flyer to me, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, come on, man. Hell nah, man. You feel me? You know, but you know, we still getting adjusted to, you know, the quote unquote fame, you know?
Yeah.
know?
Definitely. And with my podcast also, man, I want to say is I want to keep it positive.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm not into the controversial thing. I done enough of the controversial things in the street life, you know, with this right here, man. I want to make sure, you know, it's always positive. It's always good energy. Like if people want to watch, to each his own. If someone want to go watch, you know what I mean, that, you know, controversy or about the ops or whatever.
Your foolery.
They got that.
Yeah.
But if they want to get uplifted, motivated, and inspired, and if they going through it and they just need that moment to hear that right word,
Come to the building.
OG Cuicide in the building.
Yeah. Oh, yo, also, too, I do want to, like, give you your props, man. Yo, you found a gem of an artist. Like, you found somebody that like, I think after, like just going back and, like, checking out his stuff,
Yeah.
he's going to be, like...
Who?
Oh, man, and, like, he's, like... And, like, he's the light-skinned dude and who sings. Oh, my
Dre Hill?
Yes. Oh, man, yes. He's going to be...
You heard my son, Lil Side, my bro, Izzy, I&B Izzy, right?
Yeah,
But you
right?
said Dre Hill?
Man, bro. It's the melodies, the flow, right? Like, so me personally, like, I don't listen to like actual rap, right?
Yeah.
I like the melody stuff, like the Drake, the Rod Wave, the Hill, man. Yeah, bro. Like, I bump his stuff a lot, bro. Like, he's definitely, I'm telling you, man, like, you got one right there, man,
That's what's up, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
I
man.
appreciate that. Okay. Honest opinion is always good.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? And we didn't talk about this before the show. This is something you brung up on your own.
Nah, he's hard as hell, man. You feel me, man? So hopefully, bro, listen, reach out to me, man. You feel me? We can lock in something.
On a promo?
No, not here,
okay. You want to interview him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Bro, again, like, and they haven't heard him yet, right? Like, so they're probably like, yo, who's this guy? I'm telling y'all right now, bro. Tap into that guy, man. How'd you even like find somebody like that?
I met him through some people. You know what I mean? He was working with some people, and the way I feel, not even the way I feel, just being totally 100%, they didn't have his best interests. In his music, know, and when he was brung to me, I seen the potentials, I seen everything that he can do,
Yeah.
And I mean, the rest is history.
It's like the goal is to find him a deal, or like he signed to you already, right? So you guys just gonna go like
I manage him. I manage my son, Lil Side, and Izzy. But if a deal come and it makes sense, then yeah. But for right now, we doing it independent. We pushing, man. We moving. We moving for sure.
I love it, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. I appreciate that. But I want to get back to when we gonna hit the club, man. I'm getting you out the house, man. You can't live in fear. Do you peek out the blinds? Be honest with me.
Peek out the blinds.
Yeah. You peek out the blinds? Tell the truth.
I live like on like the 4th floor, so no.
You're like, if they get me up here, they got me.
Yeah, they can't climb, they can't climb that far.
No, the reason I said that because I remember when you told me, and it was funny as heck to me.
Yeah.
When you was like, man, OG, I think I gotta move. I was like, you gotta move? Like, why? Yeah, man, the security guard, he recognized me.
Both of them recognized both.
But I'm like, they the security. What are they gonna do to you? They security.
Yeah, man.
You didn't feel comfortable? You got scared. Be honest with me. You got scared, huh?
Definitely scared, right?
Okay. See, thank you.
They were security, but
what they gonna do on the job? So what you think they gonna come to your door? Why they at work?
No.
Hey, let me talk to you. Hey, Flakko, come here.
It was security, but they looked like they were some legit, you feel me? Right, some real dudes, you feel me?
I mean, they got real cats that got security jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
But there's no reason to move. Did somebody threaten you?
No.
You just didn't feel comfortable.
They know about like
you thought you was hitting.
I was a goner, you feel me? Never. If they know like my apartment number, you feel me, right?
So you think they're gonna give it out to somebody? I know where he live, but I mean, you've said some things, you know what I mean, that have offended people.
Yeah.
But you haven't actually physically done some things that make a person like literally want to just come get you. Like you weren't taking no shit. Did you move?
No, so I moved in 2 months.
Oh my God.
At least it's over.
All right. Oh, okay.
Yeah, right.
So what about the new spot you move in? You get all the way moved in, and somebody come knock on your door. Doop, 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 doop. You be like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah.
Hey, man, what's all that smack you was
Bop, bop, bop.
You said you was licensed, huh?
Yeah.
So you ain't got your license?
Yeah.
All right, but you know what? You going to jail. You want to know why? Because he wasn't in your house when you shot him, so you just destroyed yourself.
Yeah, I won't do that.
Now you in jail buying soups for everybody. Hey, Flakko, I'm gonna need a package every month.
Oh man, listen though, because I would have to give like half my commissary just to like.
So you will?
What?
You gonna give it away?
If I'm in jail,
you're supposed to run that. You're supposed to run that, man.
Like
so you gonna buy? So if it come to you every day, so you just gonna you gonna pay your way?
fine. No, right? So fine, but the biggest dude there, right? Like I'm talking about like the
You is crazy,
right? I'm talking about 6'9", jacked up. You feel me? Running ish.
You can be like, yo, I
And
got
just give
you.
him everything, right?
Yeah.
Opposed to getting things taken by everybody else, just find the biggest dude there. You feel me? And be like,
And
little
let me tell you
understudy.
something. Don't you ever tell nobody no shit like that.
Damn.
Yeah, nigga, you don't never fear nothing.
Yeah.
You'll never fear nobody, homie. Even
Yeah.
even if a person whoop you in a fight, homie,
Yeah.
you're gonna get more respect than losing in a fight because you fought.
Yeah.
So don't think like that, loved one.
Yeah.
Seriously. From me being Unc, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, talking to my nephew, like,
Yeah.
no, homie, win or lose, win or lose.
Yeah.
I don't know how y'all grew up out there,
Yeah.
you know where you come from, but I'm sure it's different how you grew up, you know, but
yeah.
don't ever think like that, loved one.
Yeah, man. Yo, look.
Please don't.
If I go to jail, which God forbid.
Well, if had more letters, it'll be a bigger word. So
Yeah,
we're
right?
not going to think like that.
Yeah, right? But the first call that I'm making is to the OG. You feel me, man?
What you want me to do?
AOG.
Bail you out?
Nah. I'm in pod,
But
whatever.
you ain't
feel
going
me?
to jail. You
Yeah,
good,
never,
man.
man.
You ain't getting into no trouble.
Bro. Yeah, man. I just mind my business, man. But I'm now learning now that like I have to pay taxes soon. So like, so
I mean, actual taxes to like the government,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh no.
No,
I'm good.
I'm like, you got a store, and they done came in your store, like, hey, you got to pay. Like,
Yo, I heard those stories, man, bro. Again, like, which is why I'm neutral and mess with everybody, man. Because I can't imagine, bro, like, like having to like give up like 20%, like the mobs, right?
but how you can't imagine when you just said if you go to jail, you're gonna volunteer to give the shit away.
It's like a close proximity, like they see me every day.
So
You
that's
feel me?
only if you was locked up, but on the streets you ain't doing. You just gonna hide in the apartment and peek out the blinds.
I can avoid people, right? Right? Like outside, I can avoid people.
Hey, that shit it's gonna eventually bring stress onto you, family. Like you kind of wanna get out, man. Like, or you feel like if you get out, then you feel like you've done enough damage or said enough things to where somebody might approach you.
Now, no.
No, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
now, no.
So you done took out your desk spray and your broom and you done cleaned things up a little bit. Huh?
Yo, nah, but listen, I listen, like it got serious though, right? Feel me, man? Like I was seeing like mad YouTube channels and shit like reacting, right?
Yeah, I heard somebody followed you, took a picture of you.
Yeah, bro, that's man, bro.
Hey,
Yo,
I know you was peeking out the blind.
Yeah,
oh my God.
Yo, that situation was so bizarre to me.
Yeah? Was you scared?
No, I ain't see him.
Did they? How you get the picture? They sent it to you?
Yeah.
What?
They posted it
They
on their
posted
IG.
it?
Yeah, right.
And
Recorded
somebody
me.
sent it to you? How did you see it?
I think it was like Hip Hop Trends posted it for me.
Ooh. Oh, he posted it for you or
No.
for you to see it?
For me to see it.
Okay.
Right? So, bro, and that story is so crazy, right? So, like, at that time, right, I had my car at the shop, right?
Yeah.
And my windows are, like, dark enough to where, like, you probably, like, can't, like, spot me from, like, the other side, right?
Yeah.
But I was in like this Uber now, and the Uber was like a freaking like a fishbowl. It was like no tents at all.
Right. You stood out in there.
Man. So like we driving, and I'm like on my phone, right, just scrolling. So like I think nothing of it.
Yeah.
I get home, and I see like so it was Hip Hop Trends, and then Vashti, posted it too, right? But then like I see bro talking about, oh, I seen Flakko on the highway. He was looking at me. All time.
And you never looked. You was in your phone the whole time, huh?
I'm on my phone the whole time.
But I think they use that title because, you know, it drew interest. Mm-hmm. You know how you word things. You know, because some of your titles on your posts
go wild, go crazy.
it make me stop. Like, wait a minute. Let me go back to that one. What
right?
Yeah. So, you know, it grabs people, you know, the wording, it grabs them.
Yeah, right.
Have you been in an Uber since
Nah,
then?
man, you feel me? You know, I drive. Right?
You can order the XLs with the tent.
Yeah. It's just like, I don't understand. It's like, why would somebody record me in real time and post me knowing the climate of LA, right? Like.
But you, I mean, I get what you're saying, but you say that as if people are after you. People are after you? You feel like people are after you?
Nah. Now, no.
He was a clout chaser. He wanted to get clout off of you. I seen Flakko, and he was looking at me, and you never looked up.
Yeah.
But what if you would have looked up and seen him with the phone like this? What would have been your first reaction? What was the first thing you'd have did?
I'll
Go.
Go
to the Uber driver. Hey, go. Get me out of here.
Nah, go, right. And then also too though, I would have been like more now aware of like if they're following me and who's following, right? So like, I low-key wish that
you'd have seen him, huh?
Yeah, right.
Because if you would have, you'd have been like an owl, huh? Your head would have been. You'd have been like an owl. Yeah, your head would have spin.
Yeah, right. No, because now it's like, so Gina got followed home, right? So I don't know if they follow me home like they follow home Gina, right? But if I would have seen them,
wait, you say you don't know if they follow
me home, like they follow Gina. You feel me, right? Now,
well, having nothing happen, so you're good.
Yeah, man. But also, too, is like, I'm well protected now, right? So it's kind of like, you know.
Because you licensed, you protected.
Yeah, right.
You going to use it? But you got to know when to use it. Because the scenario you gave earlier, you be making collect calls. All they did was knocked on your door and was like, hey. You like, wow, that's cold.
Yo, here, right? So Gina and like Almighty like played like a prank, right? And on like the fans, right? Because I was late, right, for the show. So like, and they told them, yo, like Flakko got locked up and he won't be here, right? And like he got locked up for having a blicky, bro. Like when I tell you my like inbox exploded. I seen the chat talking about, ha, that's what he gets, nigga, right? I'm like, damn, yo, there's people right now praying that, you know.
I mean, but that's a part of life. You're gonna have people that love you. You're gonna have people that hate you. So you can't expect everybody to love you or have love for you.
Yeah,
you know, even Flakko got enemies.
Man, crazy man. No, right? But like, I was kind of happy though to see that there's people out there and who believe that I'm hard enough to where I got booked for, you know.
That, it don't mean nothing, man.
Yeah.
It don't have nothing to do with, hold up. Let me hit this water real quick, man. I gotta correct that one for you. You going to jail don't mean you hard or you tough. You want to know why? Because they take people to jail for stealing bologna and meat out the grocery store. so they tough. Hey, what you in for? Yeah, I stole a damn ham. You know, like.
How do you tell somebody is tough?
How do you tell on people?
No,
you don't.
How do you tell? No.
Hit the buzzer. Hey, he gotta go. To the right. Exit. Stage right. Hercus the Murgatroyd.
He got to go. Now, how do you tell that somebody is tough?
What you mean? How do you tell?
Like, are there signs, their eyes, their body language?
I mean, do I look like a buster?
No.
Okay, then that's how you tell.
Oh man.
But not everybody that look intimidating is really violent like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, man.
So you really can't tell. You know.
Man, it's like
a book. Never judge a book by its cover.
Yeah.
You know.
Not like if there was like a hood encyclopedia to where we could like see like, you know, like Like who?
Why are you trying to see who they are so you know not to go around them?
No,
What's
no.
the case?
No.
What's the purpose?
Right. So that and like to know like who you don't even play games with. You feel me? Like you feel me? Like
But you're not in the streets like that. You good. That's what I'm telling you. You could really go out in public, like, and get out the house. You gotta get out the house a little more, little one.
Yeah, bro. But like, as a podcaster,
You got a female friend that come to the house?
Nah, man. Yo, tell me why my girl was. Oh my God, she was pissed because she seen like all the content, right?
Yeah.
Right. That like we've brought her into and made about it. Man, bro.
Why she mad?
Like cause
She didn't want to be mentioned.
No,
She's a mystery girl.
Nah, right. So like she felt like
she's not a genie in the bottle, is she?
Nah.
Okay.
And she felt like I didn't defend her hard enough, right? And
so she stressed out.
Well, now like I just told her like you feel me?
Y'all called it off.
Nah. Hell
you still sending them cash apps
every day.
He said every day. So we say Snoop say I smoke weed every day. You say I send cash apps every day.
Every day, man. Nah, man, but like I kind of learned though. Well, I told her, I'm not going to like include you no more. You feel me, right? I'm gonna, make sure, like,
Well, do you consider what y'all have as private life?
Yes.
Okay, then maybe you shouldn't put your private life out in public.
Yeah.
It's not. It's no longer, private when it's in the public.
Yeah.
So it's too late now. It's over. It's in the public now.
Yo.
And once it hit the internet, that's it.
And that's why like we don't follow each other, right?
Why not?
Because fans gonna like.
You scared somebody gonna holler at her?
No, right? So like,
You're
like,
gonna have to send more cash apps.
And like once I see though, right?
Yeah. So you gonna go press somebody? If she send you a message like somebody somebody you know personally, and you see a message and they done hollered at your girl, and you be like, you know what? Can't wait to see her. You gonna press them.
Nah.
You're not gonna say nothing? You be like, hey man, that ain't cool, man. You messaging my girl. What's wrong with you? You ain't gonna say nothing? You be like, oh, it's cool.
It's on her though, right?
I mean, but she sent you a screenshot of who this person was, and you know them real good. One of your creator friends that you go hang out with, you know, at the creator spot, and he's sitting in there smiling in your face. Man, what's up?
Nah.
What's up, Flakko?
Nah.
Then you gonna say something? You gonna press him?
Pressing? Okay, so like I'm definitely pushing the line, right? Like
pressing them is pushing the line.
Yeah, right.
No, you letting it be known like it's not cool.
Yeah.
So you ain't gonna let it know it's not cool?
I'm gonna have to smack him up a little bit, man. Nah, I just play, man.
Okay, no. Do what you gotta do. You know? Right hand, left hand. You a big
right
dude.
hand, left hand. You feel me? You feel me?
You better have some takedown techniques or something.
No, right? But like, it's because I'm big that I'm scared to fight because
why
too many guys won't fight me. They're gonna shoot.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
You really want to be that dude out there, huh? Yeah, you want to be that dude. You want to go to the hood, get put on all that.
Nah.
I'm Big Flakko. Then you have a little Flakko.
Nah,
a little Flock. You call him Little Flock.
Well, no, right? Yo. If I had like a little homie.
Yeah.
Yo.
Both of y'all can't be scary though.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, look.
He said, I know, right?
I know, right? So like Poetik Gordo, right?
Okay.
Because Flakko means skinny and Gordo means big. So like, if I'm Poetik Flakko, I'll probably name like.
So Flakko means skinny?
Yeah.
That's what that means?
Yeah.
Why do you call yourself that? It's catchy, huh?
At some point it fit, though.
It's controversy.
Well, that, and at the time, I was skinny.
Oh, how long ago was that?
How
old are you? You 25?
24.
So, are you 24?
Yeah.
So, what, like 22 years ago?
2019.
2019?
Yeah, look.
Right, let me see this.
Look.
You skinny? Like,
yeah.
what, 150 pounds?
Nah, like, probably like 80 pounds ago. So, like, what? So, like 200?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, look. You feel me? I'm going to show you. I'm telling you, man, yo, I was buff, and then I was skinny too. I'm gonna show you both. You feel me? I'm gonna show you both.
Oh, this is all right. Let me see, man. What you got? What you got, man? Flakko? You said you in the gym though, right? You finna get it back down, huh?
Yeah, man. You know.
Okay.
You know.
You know where that come from, right?
What?
Staying in the damn house. You gotta get out that house. You gotta come outside, man. Exercise, move around.
I eat like hair, right? So like, here's me buff, and then I'm gonna show you me skinny, right? All right. So here's me in 2019. In 2019.
Nigga, that ain't you, nigga.
Look.
Okay. Damn, boy, what happened?
And now here's me, look. I'm gonna show you.
Well, I can see you now. What happened, man?
At 2019, right? You feel me?
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
No. This is 2020, right? So like, I've only been fat for like what, like a year now.
Okay.
Right? And that's cause like I'm somebody, man, where I'm like obsessive, right? Meaning like, if I say, listen, I'm trying to like do this.
Yeah.
My whole life dedicated to it, right? So like, I told myself like after school, man, was listen, man, like I gotta make this shit happen.
Okay.
So like I said,
what, like being a podcaster?
Yeah, okay. Right. So I said, listen, I'm gonna start like this like YouTube channel.
Okay.
And like after work, I'm gonna put everything into
what work you used to do?
Like it's kind of like a document processing center, right? We create like templates, contracts, and things like that, right? So after I worked an 8-hour job, I would now like come home and spend like another like 8 hours
creating content.
Yeah, 5 videos a day, right?
Okay.
And posted 5 videos a day for like 6 months straight, nonstop.
Okay.
But when you posting like that many times, and I'm at my desk for 16 hours a day, bored, you feel me? Like drinking,
eating, snacking.
Yeah, right.
Late night. Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, right. So like, I kind of sacrifice, like my like golly physique. You feel me? I'm talking about, bro.
Well, trust me, I know. I used to have a 6-pack. I got a keg now, but I used to have a 6-pack.
Right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like, so like I kind of sacrificed that just to make it. So now that you feel me?
Understood. You kind of like let the fitness go. Like, this is where I need to be. This is where I need to get at. But you can always, tone it down. So it's good. You good.
Yeah.
Do it ever bother you though? Like, do you ever look at yourself like, damn, man, I used to, have this certain look.
Yeah.
Do it ever bother you?
Right? Now, no, right? Because it's like, so
you got used to it.
And when I chose, right, to like start.
Yes.
My girlfriend was graduating school soon, right?
Okay.
And she was like a doctor, right? A PharmD, right? About to be like a pharmacist. Mm-hmm. So at that time, I'm, like at this bullshit job making about like 16, 17 bucks an hour.
Mm-hmm. Anything beats a zero though.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And she's about to be a doctor. So like I knew, bro, like I got like a couple of months to figure this shit out.
Yes.
And figure this shit out quickly because I can't be just some regular dude.
So you felt like she was going to look down on you because she graduated, she's finna have this mega career, and here you are, you making 16 bucks, and she going to be making like 60 an hour. So you feel like it was going to change your relationship. She was going to look down on you?
Now, like, her looking down on me, I don't think so, right?
Or like, competition? You looked at it was going to be like a competition thing?
Yeah.
So that means she's going to look down on you because she could say, oh, I make more than you. You ain't making nothing.
Yeah, right? And then also, too, right, it's like I've always been, right? So, like, I've always been a provider, right?
Okay.
Where, I love to pay for days, right? So, like, if I'm still making the 16 bucks an hour, and her like lifestyle is going to like elevate because she's making. But
this your girl. Your lifestyle elevates too.
I can't.
If you're the provider and her lifestyle changes and she elevates from an amazing job.
Yeah.
And so you mean to tell me your life don't supposed to elevate with her? That means
It's
she's looking
supposed
down
to.
on you. So
Yeah.
she gonna be like, oh, you make it 16. I need to go find a doctor or a lawyer.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's how you feel?
Well, I thought that's Holly, right?
Okay.
Right, but
okay. You seem different.
no, well,
Well, you said you got on it and you changed it.
I made it before I could find out. Right?
Okay.
Right? So
All right.
So I guess like I would never know until, like God forbid, I go broke, you feel me? But
You're not going broke.
man,
As long as you're making smart decisions and you're doing the right things with your money, you're going to be good.
I am frugal as frugal comes, man. You feel me? Right? As frugal comes, man. But nah, man, what the bigger picture, man, is to like do this content
Okay.
and then like transition into the stand-up comedy world.
Oh, you going to do comedy?
Yeah, man.
Is that all right? All right, let me hear a joke. Let me hear something, for real.
Huh?
If you high, you can hear. I said, let me hear a joke.
Let
me hear something.
I hear. Cool. So, why did the gay employee who worked at the sperm bank get fired?
I don't know.
Because he was drinking on the job. Come on, man. Nah, that's not funny. Come on, man. That's hilarious.
That was dry as fuck. Hey, we got another water?
Yeah.
Because that was dry as fuck.
Oh, come on, man.
That was dry as fuck.
Get it though, right?
Yeah, I get it, but that was dry as fuck.
Listen,
But hey,
man,
but keep it up though. You never know.
I'm still working,
Yeah, keep it up. Keep writing jokes.
Right.
You never know. You mess around and get some good ones.
Yo, listen. I kind of feel like I can be the next Paul Mooney,
Okay.
right? Like what here, right? So, like, why Paul Mooney was different? It's because Paul Mooney was a dude who was like conversational and told stories.
But he wrote for a lot of comedians.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you didn't know that, right?
Nah.
See, you want to be this gentleman, but you have to do your research on him first.
Yeah.
He's wrote for Red Fox for many, many comedians.
Oh
Paul
man,
Mooney. Yeah, look it up.
and he don't get like that credit he deserved though.
Well, he got his credit in his pocketbook.
He's
that
right.
that was all the credit he needed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, it's like he's so smart though. I feel like Paul Mooney and Chris Rock are like the two dudes who's like, I'm trying to like go after. Wait, so here, right? So Chris Rock, question for you, right? So if you were Chris Rock,
Don't put me in them shoes.
all right, sorry.
Because ain't nobody slapping me. So no. Okay, but go ahead.
No.
I'm gonna say this.
Yeah.
I'm not good at being examples.
Gotcha.
So let's just say somebody else.
Yeah.
On another scenario. Let's just say anybody else.
Flakko, let's say Flakko, right?
All right, Flakko.
Right?
Perfect person.
If you
Just joking with you, man.
Nah,
Just joking with you, man. All right, let's go. Yeah, Flakko.
No.
Right idea. Best idea right there, Flakko.
No, right? If you like got the word that Will Smith smacked up Flakko on stage, and then Flakko tells you, "Hey, OG, like I was here, and these white folks were here, and it was a real delicate and high up event."
Yes.
I couldn't do nothing.
Why you couldn't?
Is that okay? What's your response to that?
No, I just said why you couldn't. That was my response. Why you couldn't? You wasn't taught that as a kid. If somebody hit you, you hit them back.
I was deaf taught that as a kid. Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna be like, you know what? I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Me, I don't like using myself as, like I said, example.
Yeah.
But everybody would have started running out of there, family. Yeah. We'd have had to tear the room up from this wall to that wall to this wall. Like I get it, he feel like I'm in front of the world, but
man, listen, man, 1,000 homies is coming from out the quarter to just
because they already gonna be there deep. So yeah, we finna tear the room up,
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
What? And what are like your goals and dreams? Like, what are you trying to do before you leave?
My goals and dreams that I want to do personally, loved one.
Yeah.
I'm pushing hard to be a big part of the face of Never Give Up. Continue to lead by example. And I want to be that person, man, that people actually say, they look at their life and look at what they're going through and can actually look at me as an example.
Yeah.
Like, man, this dude been through hell. You know, I was born a crack baby, you know, born a crack baby, drug baby, abandoned when I was 18 months,
Wow.
Homeless at 16.
Wow.
So I've been through it, you know, been shot a couple of times. And to be sitting here, if you made it through the 80s and the 90s, it's a blessing. So for me to be sitting here, sitting across from you, you know, it's definitely a blessing. But that's what I want to do, man. I kind of want to just be a person that could point out, like the gentleman that called.
Yeah.
I want to be that person that could give that real advice, man, and that they take heed to it and they listen to it, because anybody can be successful.
Yeah.
No matter what trauma you have going on in your life, you know, you can make it through. But the key thing is you really have to be doing things like, you know, people that's not working and they be stressed out. And sometimes I talk to them, be like, okay, well, what do you do during the day? Like, well, you know, most of the time I'm just at the house. I said, well, if I was you, I would get dressed up and start going to some different places and, you know, motivating yourself, uplifting yourself, you know, to get out there and make your life better. Because life ain't gonna get better unless unless you're assisting yourself, you know, and helping your life get better, man. You got to be doing the right things for it to get better, no matter how bad it is. Because a lot of times life have to get bad before it get better.
I agree,
Just like me, when I came out the hospital, you know, I can't express it enough. When I came out the hospital, man, I still was in the situation that I was in. You know, I spoke about this when me and Adam talked on episode 1. And I had to make up my mind. I can't express it enough. That's something that I always speak on. I can't express it enough. I had to make up my mind. Nobody could help me get my life together. Nobody can help me turn on that light in my head to make me say, you know what, this is not what I want. I want better. And I started progressing and doing everything I needed to do, just like you said. In 2 months, you like, you know what, I'm tired of doing this job. This is what I'm finna do. And you got to it. You got in front of that computer. You came home from work. You got in front of that computer every day. 8 hours work, 8 hours in front of that computer, creating content, doing everything you had to do to get where you at right now. Look at you now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Got to apply to yourself for that. And anybody can do that.
Anybody.
You know, some people look and they see celebrities and they be amazed. Oh, I get it. This is a person that really believed in themselves, because belief starts within self first. And they did what they were supposed to, and they executed, and they continued to blossom and grow until they became successful. Then they became a celebrity. So no matter what it is a person want in life, as long as they putting one foot in front of the other and continue moving forward with tunnel vision, it's going to happen.
Man, like I tell everybody, like who hit me up saying, man, how can I do this, man? Put me on. I'm like, bro, like just, you know, like just start up like a YouTube channel, like start up like an IG page.
Yes.
And just dedicate as much time. Again, if you can go to work and punch clock for that white man, bro, you feel me? You can like come home and just dedicate to your own stuff, right?
Yeah.
Fam, like I'm a dude who stutters and I get paid to speak for a living. Anything is possible, bro, right? Like anything is possible, bro.
It's people in wheelchairs and everything, man, that's living their life, that's being successful in life. So you can't let nothing, I don't care what it is, man, like hold you back. Only you can stop you. That's one thing I learned about life. Only you can stop you. Nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop me. You know, no matter how much people hate on you or people pray on your downfall, it don't matter. As long as you still doing what you're supposed to do and you believe in yourself and you making them right decisions to get you from point A to point B, you're going to progress. You're going to become successful.
Man, bro, you know, bro, like, it's like mass successful too, man. You feel me? Now, here a question, right? So now, you know, like you're in the podcast space, right? You know, like there's conversations of now, like of deplatforming and like not speaking to certain people because they bring, you know, like here, right? So like earlier, I think on Monday, the fans were mad at us because we had a conversation with somebody they keep on calling a racist white supremacist called Nick Fuentes, right? So for the OG Cuicide and In a Building show, are there people that you just won't speak to, or are you open to like sharing different ideologies and right? You know.
Well, my thing is this. There's people that I don't speak to in the streets that I've known for years. You know, but my thing is my show is about positive.
Yes.
You know, I don't need nothing negative. You
Absolutely.
know, I'm not into backfire.
Yeah.
You know, like definitely, you know. So I mean, I'm just being honest, you know. I don't need nothing around me because there's nothing that can be around me that can dictate or predict who I am or take any credibility from who I am because of who they are. But me, I just move a certain way.
I agree.
That's just it, you know.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I'ma love this. I'ma love this space that I'm in. You know, this is amazing.
Yeah.
But like I said, I want to separate from everything else. You know, phone calls. I don't know nobody out there that's really pushing for suicide awareness, that's pushing for suicide prevention, that's pushing for cyberbullying, because we got young people in this world, man, that's committing suicide. You know, 7, 6, 7, 8 years old that have not even experienced life, and they want to take their life. Yeah. You know, they're going to school and they're being bullied in school, and then they're scared to talk to somebody because the bully is telling them, if you tell anybody I'm going to do this, I'm going to harm you, and they be scared and they live in fear. And it's like, who do they talk to? They can't even talk to their parents, who they go home to every day, and the parents be like, hey, how was school? Oh, school was fine. It was good. Oh, school was it was good. I had a good time. But in the back of their mind, they scared. They live in fear. You know, and they don't know how to deal with it. So we have a problem when you have kids. We have a problem when you have anybody taking their life.
Absolutely.
But definitely we have a problem. And it's time to stop kicking it under the rug. I'm tired of it getting kicked under the rug. Mental health is very important. You know,
it's very important.
A lot of our military people goes through mental health. You know, a lot of people, man, homeless, just all around the world, people go through mental health. People have mental health issues, family, and it's time to stop kicking it under the rug. It's time to really stand up and do something about it.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to.
Yeah, I agree, man. No, like, cause it was like, I think it was like, man, when I was in like high school, right?
Yes.
I think it's like 2012. I was like a school counselor, right? You know,
Is that right?
No, probably like 2013, 14, right? But I had like a summer job, right?
Yeah.
A camp counselor for the kids, right? So there was this like one kid, man, called Skylar, right? Now Skylar was a kid where, you know, and he was, you know, like a hard-headed, knuckleheaded kid, but and he was just cool, right? You know, like he's charming, he made jokes, blah blah, right? And like we thought, you know, like, and everything thing was good with the kid, you know, like, and like he was like 11, right? So like we thought everything was good with the kid, you feel me? So then, like, you know, like camp is over, I went back to school.
Wow.
And then around, like, I'll say October, like, we found out, yo,
He killed himself?
Skylar took his own life because he was being bullied at school.
See what I'm saying?
And I'm like, like he's like the funniest, like, it get hard, you know, like the funniest kid, right? And we all used to kick it and Jones on him, you know, right? But when we like made fun of him, it wasn't malicious, right? And it was like a back and forth, and like he understood that we loved him, but to like find out, man.
But there's a difference between love and bullying.
Yeah, of course.
There's a big difference.
Yeah.
Y'all was joking with him out of love.
Yeah.
Him being bullied is definitely, there's no love there.
Yeah.
You know, and once again, like I said, momentarily, like, who do we talk to? Who do he express? 11 years old.
Crazy.
Living in fear. But it goes on every day.
Yeah.
every day, even in households. You know, big brothers bully little brothers. You know, and have little brothers stressed out.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, bullying is real. Sometimes people, bigger, older brothers will be bullying and don't even realize they're bullying. And then the kid go to school and take that out on somebody else.
Yeah.
You know, I've learned that as well. You know, kids at home get bullied by their big brothers, so they can't whoop their big brother. So when they go to school, they're going to pick on what you would consider the weakest link.
Absolutely.
They're going to pick on them. They're going to bully him. I can't whoop my brother, but watch when I go to school tomorrow. Yeah. I'm going to do this to such and such. And they do that, and they continuous to do it because it started feeling good to them. That's sick. That's sickness. You know, and it got to be fixed, and it's time to start addressing it straight out.
No, like, and the biggest issue is, man, like, we don't know how to identify it, right? I mean,
it's not hard.
Yeah.
Not using you as an example, but you staying locked in your house all the time, that's a mental thing that you probably don't even recognize.
Yeah.
Is a mental thing. You probably don't recognize it. You want to know why? Because you're so accustomed to doing it.
That's true.
It's like normal to you. It's normal. You got to get out. You got to get out the house. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's true.
You really need to, loved one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I know sometimes let's just be totally honest right now. I know sometimes a little stress do be on you, right?
It's definitely stress. Yeah.
Okay, because you probably feel like, you know, I'm making good money. I'm a podcaster. I'm doing what I'm doing, creating content.
Yeah.
But my life could be better. I could be doing a lot more with my life. Just like you said, if you take this away, then what do you have?
Yeah,
okay,
absolutely.
you better create. You're 24. You better create something now that is going to change the narratives on how you look at life.
Yeah,
because you cannot stay barricaded in your home, loved one.
Man,
You can't.
I agree.
I hope you understand that.
Oh,
I
yeah,
really
of
hope
course.
you take heed to it and get out a little bit, you know?
It'll definitely change,
And
yeah.
worry less about, like, well, I don't want to go here because this can happen, or I don't want to go over here. Because if you keep thinking that way, then you will never go nowhere. Then eventually it's like, who am I?
Caged in.
Caged in and too much pressure, a bust a pipe. It'll build up, you know?
Yeah, facts. No, I definitely agree, right? And I definitely will work on that, right?
You have to.
Yeah, of course. And now, like, in terms of, like the signs, right?
Yes.
So look.
Well, that's a sign.
Of course.
Your sign is you. Every time I've talked to you and I ask you, like, "Hey, Flakko, what do you do, man? Other than this?" You like, "Man, OG, I'm at the house.
Yeah.
I'm at the house. That you get so accustomed to
just
that
being there.
because you don't want to go out into the world because you don't want nothing to happen to you.
Yeah.
You can't live in this world like that.
Yeah, man.
You really can't. Because you want to know why? Because there's been many times where bullets have went through walls of someone sitting in a home and killed them.
Absolutely.
So you can't necessarily say, oh, something bad is going to happen if I go out there, because it can happen anywhere. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen.
Yeah, man. Yo, I had a cousin too, right? And called Kula Palima.
Okay.
Now, it was the exact same sign, right? So Kula was somebody who was like really outgoing. I'm talking about outgoing, blah, blah. And then after a while, she started to just stay in the crib, right?
Something happened.
Yeah, but like to this day, like we don't know, right? But then, so then something really unfortunate happened. So I woke up one day, I'm checking, like, calls, text messages, Facebook, getting mad articles sent to me, right? I'm gonna show you.
Wow.
Right?
About your cousin.
Yeah, and like those like articles was yo, like she just killed her newborn and her stepson. But the newborn was like 3 months old.
Oh, wow.
And then the stepson was 4 years old.
Wow.
right? And she killed them, so she drowned them both, and then called the police and said, "I just killed my kids." Right? So they came, arrested her, right?
Yeah.
But then guess what?
She got out.
2 years later,
she killed herself.
No. She got found like not guilty on like insanity. Yeah, right.
Insanity. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. So it's really like fucked up is, but the judge says every year, right? She's gonna come back, and they're gonna deem her. Is she now safe enough to go back in
psychic evaluation to see if she's mentally there? If they could go ahead and put her in the actual jail, so she's in a mental hospital.
Yeah, right. And yo, here, and like it was so like frustrating. I'm like, yo, like she killed.
That's sad, man.
Well, man.
Yeah, that's definitely sad. Okay, this is the article.
You feel me?
Wow. You wanna know what's crazy? I've seen this online before.
Yeah. You feel me?
Wow.
Right?
And that's your people's.
Cool, man. Right, so to this day, man.
That's your blood cousin. Yeah. First cousin?
Blood. Yeah.
Okay.
Right, so like it's my dad people, right?
So like have like mental things like run through your family? Because I say sometimes, with her genetics.
Problem. Yeah.
Being genetics, like high blood pressure or things like that, So would you say you have a few family members in the family that like have experienced like mental things?
I would say like definitely her, like.
She's the only one?
We don't really like talk like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So like, like with like my family, like we really only like.
So y'all kind of separate from each other?
Yeah.
Y'all don't never hang out at birthday parties, nothing?
And we have like reunions probably like once a year.
Okay.
But other than that, like we probably much, are just doing our own things, you feel me?
Okay.
And then come
keep
June.
A distance. Do you ever yourself experience like mental things going on? Here and there?
Nah, man.
No?
Nah.
You good? Okay.
Yeah, right. Nah, man, like I feel
you
like
was gonna say not right now, but in the past?
Nah. Like, so I feel like it's just stress, right, more than anything, right?
So you have a lot of stress on you.
Yeah, right, because like I pay like my mom bills, you feel me?
But that shouldn't be stress. Your mother brought you into this world. Your mother took care of you. Had it not been for your mother bringing you into this world, you wouldn't be sitting here on this couch. But you say it's stressful?
Right?
Yes.
It's being like the breadwinner now, like for like my family, right?
Okay.
To where, like, for example, if there's like a funeral, they calling
you.
Birthday party, they calling you, right? Graduation, we need, right? So being for the breadwinner, I now know, you take
on a lot of responsibilities,
right,
and it's stress.
Yeah, like, but like it's like I don't like mind that though, right? Because it's kind of like, your
mom would do it for you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and the people that you do stuff for would do it for you, right?
Outside of my mom, probably not.
No. Okay.
Like cousins, so like, listen, right? So look, her hair, right? Look, right? So like my like high school, listen, right? So like my like high school graduation, right?
Yes.
I think that year, like my dad like had to go back to after, right?
Okay. He's still out there?
Yeah,
okay.
Right. So for my high school graduation,
on a visa or he just
No.
He just left.
Yeah, right. He just went back, right?
Okay.
And like he tried to like come back like that year, right? But
they wouldn't let him.
It took too long, right?
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So for my high school graduation, my parents were in here, right? So right? So like my like
you
one
graduated
brother came,
where? Out here?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. Like
in what? South Dakota?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right. So for my graduation, it was my big brother.
Okay.
And then like my best friend came, right?
Okay.
So two people came, right? So my entire family, who are like not like my, right? But like my cousins, auntie, blah, blah, right?
Yes.
And they ain't come, but those same people are the first ones to,
to ask.
You feel me?
So would you say you hold a grudge with them because they didn't come?
It's a definite grudge.
It's a definite grudge.
Yeah.
Did you ever ask them like, "Hey, you'll never bring it up, or you never bring it up to them"?
Nah.
Why not? Why not express that?
Yeah.
Why not let it out?
I should. Yeah.
You should. I mean, you've been holding. How long it's been? You graduated when?
2016.
2016. We're in 2022.
Yeah.
Headed to 23, and you've been holding a grudge. So when you help them, after you help them, then it's like you feel some kind of way after doing it, like I shouldn't do this, but I got a good heart, I'm gonna do it. But in the back of your mind, you like, man, y'all didn't come to my graduation. Like, why should I look out for y'all?
Yeah, man. Right.
So why you don't ever express that? Why you don't ever say, you know what, I'm gonna do this, but to be real with you, all this time since my graduation, man, I've been holding a grudge with you. Need to let them know, like whoever it is. You remember you was talking about you want to get everybody together. Yeah. You know, we ain't gonna bring that up. No, but we're not gonna do that. You're not a hood affiliated. But why don't you just go and throw something for the family? You know what I mean? Make sure everybody's there and express yourself.
Yeah.
Let it out.
Yeah.
Or if you're not going to do it that way, let it out individually. Express yourself. So would you say that it still bothers you to this day because you felt like they didn't care?
Like, it only bothers me when they call me, like asking for money.
So why are you not, you got to let it out.
Yeah.
Are there other things other than just them not coming to graduation that you holding a grudge with them about?
Nah, man.
It's just strictly that.
Yeah, like it's kind of like when y'all had like no clue that I was gonna make it, nobody, like
they never supported you.
Yeah, but
well, a lot of your support, especially one thing I've learned.
Yeah,
a lot of support is gonna come from strangers.
Absolutely.
The majority of your support is gonna come from strangers. You're gonna have those chosen few family members that's gonna support you genuinely. They're gonna really be in your corner, like for real, rooting for you.
Absolutely.
But then you have those family members that doubt you, that don't care. Oh, you ain't finna do nothing. And then you have them family members that's sitting at the edge right there, waiting for the crumb to fall off the table. Because they like, okay, soon as you make it, I knew you was going to do it, man.
We up.
I've been supporting you for the longest. We up. We on. But you have to let them know how you feel.
Yeah, man. Nah, like.
Because I could tell, man, you got stress going on inside of you that you need to let out. And I could tell from, your face expressions, and I never went to school for therapy or anything, but I read people, it's like a gift that I had, but you need to express yourself. You need to let it out, loved one. Don't keep it built up. Let them know. Let them know. Yeah. Or just be like, you know what? I feel some kind of way. Stop asking me for anything.
Yeah.
It's either you let them know how you feel or tell them to stop hitting you up. Go get a job. I'm just saying.
Yeah, of course.
I'm just saying. Like, you the breadwinner. You the guy with the bread. You winning. They want to win with you.
It's just Africans, man, right? Like they have like a village mindset of like, the village like raised the kids, so we are all entitled to, right?
Entitled. Okay. They feel entitled.
Yeah, but
we ain't got it. You got it.
Right. But like,
do you feel they would, if let's say you didn't have it, none of this was going on in your life.
Yeah.
And any one of your family members, your cousin, whoever.
Yeah.
And they was Flakko, they was you. And you reached out to them. 100% honest God truth. Do you feel like they would do for you if you needed them?
My cousins, no. Brothers, yes.
Your cousins, no.
Fuck no, hell no.
But your brother, definitely.
Yeah.
How many brothers you got?
Damn.
Damn.
My dad has,
Village. Never mind.
I had mad kids. Nah.
You lost count.
Nah. So let's see. Rudolph, David,
19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Yeah, right. Look, right. So look.
For real?
Look, no.
Say, God
no, right?
Damn.
Now look, so it is 4 brothers.
Okay.
And then there's one that's a newborn that like that my dad don't know.
Y'all still trying to figure it out right now.
Yeah.
What is it called? Ancestry. You're gonna have to get to you got to see about the family tree, huh?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
So 4 brothers, potentially 5. You feel me?
Okay.
Right?
So your brothers, hands down, when they reach out to you, you feel good about helping them.
Oh, yeah, right.
But when your cousins reach out to you, you're like, I don't even want to take this call.
Yeah, bro. Not like, and for like my family, right? Like, I have no problem helping.
Understood.
Like, but like, for example, right? My brother, right?
Yeah.
And he built like the back system for how like I do like my work and shit, like, right?
Oh, the back end.
Yeah.
Okay, computers.
Right?
Okay.
So like, right, so like he can get like whatever he wants because he has made himself useful, right? To where I didn't know how to build,
and he do.
Yeah, right.
So
yeah.
okay, he's not entitled. He's earned it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But everybody else, they feel entitled.
Yeah, yo, man, definitely like the cousins, aunties, uncles entitled, right? But
what if you tell them you ain't got it?
They probably like
you every name in the book, huh? You ain't shit.
Yeah, they will call.
You funny. You changed.
Yeah, they will call my mom and say, "Oh, I called your son and asked for money, and he said no." Right, like.
And then what your mom gonna call you and tell you to send it to him?
Yes.
For real?
Yeah, man.
And if you don't, then wow.
Yo,
I see why you got a little stress on you, man. You got a lot of octopus arms reaching out to you, huh?
Man, bro, like those people will guilt trip the fuck out of her. You feel me, right? But,
I see why you want to change your number.
I'm telling you, man.
Your mom's gonna give it to everybody if you change your number because you got to give it to her.
I know.
So she gonna hand that bad boy out like names in a hat. Here, pick one.
I know, right? Right, so like I'm changing it to a LA number pretty soon. Like probably next week.
That ain't gonna stop them from accident. Oh, I can't call that number. It's a LA number. I'm scared.
Oh man, I'm telling you, man. Right? And you've been like rich and famous for like a long time, right? So how do you like deal with Well,
I used to be one of those persons that looked out for everybody until they do some fuck shit.
Gotcha.
I'm always give a person enough rope to hang themselves. Mm-hmm. Like that's just it, family. Mm-hmm. You kind of like sometime, man. You gotta kind of like pick through things like weeds. In order to get to the grass, you gotta pick the weeds. Mm-hmm. Because people have felt entitled. Because they. And my thing is this: a lot of people. They didn't get out there and do that footwork with me. So nobody should feel entitled.
Exactly.
Because when I got out and I did this footwork to get where I'm at, if I look to my left and to my right, I may have seen a chosen few. And I've always been that one with tunnel vision, So you just got to know, you got to make people earn it. Absolutely. Instead of just giving it, like you say, your brother, he does the back end for you. Yeah. So he's earned. You got to make him earn it, man. Other than that, people would drain you. They would drain you.
Especially,
you want to know how you can find out if somebody really got love for you. Tell them no. They're gonna change up on you, and they're gonna say you changed. You acting funny. He on some funny shit. He acting funny. He changed. He better than everybody. Tell them no. You want to see who really fuck with you? Who's really family to you? I'm dead ass.
Yeah, tell them no.
Tell them no. Man, I ain't even got it. All right. They gonna get off the phone with you quick.
Super fast.
Yeah, so clink, ding, ding, ding. Then you got those ones that'll hit you up and be like, man, can you shoot me this or can you spot me this? I'm like, goddamn, motherfucker don't even say how you doing, how you been, like your health good, how the kids, how the grandkids. And, them thirsty. They thirsty, Then you got people that's only gonna call you when they need something, family. They ain't gonna pick their phone up no other time. Just like I'm serious, just like me, man. It's a trip. It's funny to me, but I'm a Leo. Yeah. You know what I mean? I can see through the bullshit from a mile away. Episode 1, OG Cuicide in the building dropped. I started getting phone calls. I started getting messages. People started following me back on Instagram. Oh, man. It was funny to me. I started laughing. And then I started getting phone calls. Man, what you been up to, OG? Like, man, what's been up with you? I said, check this out. Look, we're not gonna do this, family.
Yeah.
Don't fucking play games with me, my nigga. You seen the shit on YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I just watched it. Click, nigga. Fuck you.
I know, right?
I'm dead ass, my
Yeah.
nigga. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I ain't with none of that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but it happens when people see you in that certain light. Oh man, and like I said, I've been had this number 17 years. So and damn, and his shit still work, you know. But that's this life, family. Know who's who, man. I got just a chosen few that I keep around me. Other than that, I don't go past that, loved one. I deal with people from a distance. I got people I see, I won't even shake their hand.
Oh, like there's beef?
No beef. I'm not gonna fake it. You know,
Gotcha.
if I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. I'm not shaking your hand. We ain't finna do that fake handshake shit. And oh, what's up?
Oh man, I miss you, man. How you been?
We ain't doing none of that.
Yeah,
we ain't doing none of that. Stay over there. I'm gonna stay over here.
Man. Now listen, it be like that though, right? Cause like, and they probably seen, damn man, like his podcast doing numbers.
But they've been seeing me doing things for years.
Groundwork. You feel me?
Yeah. But it's like this.
Yeah.
You know, so it definitely it's here now.
Yeah.
And this right here, it just enhanced it. And my whole thing, I got people trying to flood me with music, and I keep telling them I got artists already. You know, I got artists. I'm not looking for music. I'm looking to give advice to help somebody get through something. So it's like they're trying to force something on me, and that's not what I'm doing this for. You know, I'm doing this for a purpose and a cause, and that's what I'm going to stick to. Yeah. OG Cuicide in the building, episode 3 with my family Flakko.
No, 4, right? It's episode 4. Oh.
Episode 3.
Yeah, sorry, 3.
With my family Flakko. Let's go. I'm OG Cuicide. Peace.